Yes, determiner. So first of all, what are determiner? Okay. So determiner is a word which limits or fixes the meaning, or it fixes the meaning. Okay, fixes the meaning of a noun. Meaning of a noun. Okay, so what it does, it does that it fixes the meaning of the noun, right? So now just remember that why I said that it fixes the meaning of a noun. Suppose I said Ram is my friend. Okay. Next, if I say I have a book. So now read two sentences. These are subjects. This is the verb. This is object. Then what is this? Okay. So these add some additional information to this noun, friend and book. So what it is saying? It is saying that Ram is my friend. That friend is my friend. Okay, that it is his, Ram is his friend. Second is I have book. How many books? One book. How many books? One book I have. Okay, so it means that these two words, my and they are adding on the meaning of friend and book. It means that they are fixing the meaning of friend and book. Whose friend is this and whose book is this? So ultimately, it fixes or limits the meaning of a noun. So these words are called as determiners because they determine. They are called as determiners. Okay, why? Because they determine the meaning of a noun. So what they did, they determine the meaning of a noun, right? So now there are coming up to next. If I will take few more example, for example, there is little milk in the jug. There is little milk in the jug. Okay. Next, if I say, I have some books. Now see here, little and some. These are subjects. These are main verb, helping verbs. And these are this little is telling that how much milk is there in the jug. Books, how many books? Means some, not much. Okay, not many books, but few books I'm having. So these are determining the meaning of these nouns, books and milk. So it means that determiners are also mainly used before the nouns. These are called as determiners. So now next determiners. How many type of determiners are there? How many type of determiners are there? So there are mainly 5 type of determiners. First is articles, article determiners, right? Then afterwards, possessive determiners. Note down in your fair notebook side by side. Possessive determiners. Then we have numeral. We have numeral determiners which tell us about the number like 1, 2, 3, 4. Then quantitative we have which tells us about the quantity, that how many are there, whether it is much, whether it is little, whether it is few, the little. So next afterwards we have demonstrative. Then we also have demonstrative determiners. Okay. So first of all, write down the definition. First of all, give the heading determiners. So what is determiners? What are determiners? Determiner is a word which limits or fixes the meaning of a noun. So those two examples I have given, 4 examples actually I have given. Now determiners are of 5 main types. Okay. So which 5 types? that article determiners, possessive determiners, numeral, quantitative, and demonstrative determiners are there. So next afterwards, we are going to start with articles. Okay, so now we will start with articles. Articles. So what are articles? Okay, article determiners. So articles are a and the. Okay, a and the. These are called as indefinite. These are called as indefinite articles, and this the is called as definite article. It is called as definite article. Okay. So next question is where these determiners, where these are used. So where we can say that definite or indefinite are used. So first of all, we will discuss about indefinite articles. So what are indefinite articles? That is a and an. A and an are indefinite articles. Why they are called so? Because they do not refer to a particular person or thing. Because if I say I have a pen, okay, I have an umbrella, okay, you can take an umbrella with you because it is raining outside. It means I'm saying you can take an umbrella, but I'm not telling him which umbrella he should take. Okay, so what it means that, for example, I have a pen. A is indefinite. A pen means which pen, it is not mentioned. Or he said, for example, you can take an umbrella with you. Okay, and you can take an umbrella with you. So what it means that it is not telling us that which particular umbrella one should take, right? So this is the reason why they are called as indefinite articles. Next afterwards we will have definite article. Next we will have definite article. So now what is definite article? Definite article, it is the. Okay, the is definite article. Why it is definite article? Because it refers to a particular thing. Because it refers to a particular thing. For example, see, if I speak, the boy who is playing is my friend. So here students, I'm talking about the boy. I'm talking about a particular boy. I'm not talking about any boy. Means the boy who is playing. I'm referring to that boy. Okay. So this is definite article. For example, she is the most intelligent girl in the class. So who is the most? The means which one? She is the girl who is most intelligent in the class, right? So it means that you have to consider that which is definite article and which is indefinite article. Okay, so for that what you have to do, you have to see whether it is referring to a particular thing or it is not referring to a particular thing. So this is the reason why we call it as definite or indefinite articles. Okay, now coming up to their uses. Okay, So this I will send you in the group. Okay, don't worry. Right, I will send you the same click in the group today. Next, afterwards, we are having uses. Okay, so next coming up to the uses of a and an, means uses of indefinite article, where they are used. Okay, so just remember, first of all, you know that a is used with consonant sounds. Consonant sounds. Okay, and an is used with vowel sounds. An is used with vowel sounds. Which vowel sounds? A, E, I, O, U. And all the sounds apart from these, A, E, I, O, U, these are called as consonant sounds. For example, I have a pen, because pen, P is a consonant. So this is the reason pen we use A. I have an umbrella, because umbrella means U is there, which is a wall. This is the reason why we are using an. Okay, I have an ox. Okay, Sita bought an ink pot. So it means ink pot means I is there, which is a wall. This is the reason why we are using an. Next, afterwards, indefinite articles, they also give they are used with, mainly they are used with single countable nouns. Okay, they are used with singular countable nouns also. They are used with singular countable nouns also. So how they are used with singular countable nouns? Okay, for example, I saw a boy. I saw a boy. Okay, a cow was grazing in the field. A cow was grazing in the field. So it means here I saw a boy means I have seen one boy. A cow means one cow is grazing in the field. Okay, so it is also used with singular countable noun. Next is, it is also used with numeric sense of one, means gives numeric sense of one. But it gives numeric sense of one. Okay, for example, he gave me a pen, means he has given me one pen. Okay, so Ram bought an ox. It means he has bought one ox, right? So next, afterwards, it is also used with, for example, used with quantity. For example, quantity as per. Okay, as per. For example, we used to say Ram sells milk 25 rupees a liter. Okay, for example, 20 rupees a liter. Here it gives means 1 per liter. Okay. For example, Sham drives car 60 miles an hour. 60 miles an hour. Right? Okay. So it means that it is also used there. Next, afterwards, it is also used in exclamatory sentences. Exclamatory sentences, it is also used. For example, what a beautiful flower. What a beautiful flower. So exclamatory sentence, what a beautiful scene it is. Okay, what a fine stroke. Okay, what a fine stroke. So these are exclamatory sentences. It means that with these exclamatory sentences, what we do, that we also use these indefinite articles, that is a or an. So I hope that a or an is clear to you. A or an is clear to you, students? Just put your thumbs up if yes. You don't need to note it down. I will send you all the photographs in the group today. Okay, after the class. Okay, you just concentrate upon understanding. That is more important, right? So I hope it is clear. Put your thumbs up. Put your thumbs up. Khyati, put your thumbs up. Tell me it is clear. Khyati Rhythm. Okay, fine. Right. Good. Okay. So next afterwards, I am proceeding towards the definite article the. Okay. Next afterwards, we are going to do the definite article the. So the is used widely. Widely it is used. Okay. Next is where the is used. The. Okay. The is what? The is definite article. The is definite article. Okay. So where the is used means when it is we are referring this to we know. Then when we are referring to a particular person. Okay. So it represents class also. Complete class represents class. For example, the dog is a faithful animal. The dog is a faithful. It means this dog, it is referring not to one dog, but it is telling us the dog of the entire category, entire class of dogs. The camel is the ship of the desert. The camel is the ship of the desert. So here also it is the camel means all camels, right? Next, used with you. It is also used with, for example, okay, which are means uh, objects of universe. Objects of universe. So what are objects of universe? For example, the sun, which are one of a kind. The moon, the earth. Okay, with that we also use the, right? Next, with superlative degree. With superlative degree we also use the. Superlative degree. How superlative degree? For example, she is the most intelligent in the class. Ram is the tallest boy in the class. So this superlative degree is there. Tallest boy in the class. Okay. Or you can say Sita most intelligent is the most intelligent girl in the class. Okay. So now in this manner, that here we are using most, which is superlative degree. Tallest, tall, taller, tallest. Out of these, tallest and most are the superlative degrees, more and most, right? So with these we are also using the. Next afterwards, with nationality. With nationality, when we are talking about nationality or religion, okay, then also what it is there, we are using the. For example, the Indian, the French, okay, the Indian, the French. With that we also use the. Then name of rivers. With the name of rivers we also use the. For example, the Gangas, the Yamuna. With that what we do, we use the. Next afterwards, name of books, name of famous books. With name of some famous books also. When we say, for example, the Bible, the Quran, the Guru Granth Sahib, okay, all right, the Ramayana, the Bible, the names, these are the names of the famous books. With these also what we are using, the. Okay, so what we are using, the, right? So you just take into account, right, that where the is used. Yes, One or two more points are left. Let me write down here that where the is also used. Next, remember that the is also used with, for example, before the names of newspapers. Names of newspapers. The most common example, you write the Tribune, the Hindustan Times, okay? Right? The Indian Express, the Indian Express, right? So we use the. Next, afterwards, we also use the with names of historical buildings. Name of historical buildings. With names of historical buildings also we use the. How? For example, the Taj Mahal, the Red Fort. These are name of historical buildings. We use the. Name of ships. Name of ships or trains. We also use the. What we use? The. Okay. Names of oceans. With names of oceans. For example, the Indian Ocean, the Atlantic Ocean. We use the with them. And name of islands also, yes. Names of islands. With names of islands. For example, you say the Andamans, the West Indies. So it means that with that we use the. Okay. So now I hope that you must have remembered that where we use the. So I think you remembered where we use the. Names of newspapers, names of historical buildings, for example, Taj Mahal, the Red Fort. Okay. Right. Next, the names of ships and trains, for example, the Frontier Mail, the Vikram, the Kanishka, the Ghat. The names of oceans, the Indian Ocean, the Atlantic Ocean. Then with the names of islands, for example, the Andamans, the West Indies. Okay, so what it means that with these also, what we have to do, we use the. So I hope that now it is clear to you, right? So where we use the. Okay. Yes, Manasvi. Yes. So now next afterwards we are proceeding to the next category. That is, next we are having possessive determiners. Yes. Next we are having possessive determiners. Now what are possessive? As the name indicates that they show idea of possession, that this is my pen, this is your notebook. Okay, right? This is their house. Sita met her teacher in the market. Okay, so if they show possession, for example, you can say me, our, your, his, her, theirs, right? So we can write down the examples here. For example, this is simplest example is this is my book, this is your pen. Okay, Ram is your brother or Manish is your brother. Now here my and your, they represent that book belongs to me. Your means that the brother, whose brother is this? It is your brother. Okay, for example, Mrs. Jones is our English teacher. So here also R, what R, it represents that it is that she is our teacher. So it means that these give the idea of possession. So these are called as possessive determiners. So what are they called as? They are called as possessive determiners. right? Next, afterwards, we are having numeral determiners. Okay. Next, the category is, next we are having numeral determiners. Okay. So I'm going to rub it down. I will send you. You just understand first of all in the class, that is more important. Next are numeral determiners. What are numeral determiners now? What are numeral determiners? Means they give us an idea about the number. Okay. Mention the number of a noun. What they did? They mention the number of a noun. Okay. They mention, for example, 1, 2, 3, first, second. So now you have seen that I have made certain, you can say, a little bit of, you can say, change in it. How I have made a change? First I said 1, 2, 3, and then I have written first, second. So it means that these are of two types: cardinals and ordinals. Cardinals, which are cardinals? For example, 1, 2, 3, and so on. These are cardinals. Next we have ordinals. Ordinals, for example, first, second, fourth, fifth, first. These are numeral determiners. Okay, so I hope that you have understood it very well. Okay, so till here we have to do these, right? So tomorrow in the next class, we will continue with the indefinite determiners, and the next category, quantitative and demonstrative, we are left with 3. Okay.